Ever wondered about the top 10 must-visit places in Chicago? Today, we're going to guide you through the heart of the Windy City, exploring its rich history and cultural significance. From the masterpieces housed in the Art Institute to the stunning views from the Willis Tower, you're in for a treat. We'll journey through time, uncovering the stories that make each location unique, giving you a taste of what makes Chicago so captivating. Prepare to embark on a virtual journey through the Windy City. First stop, the Art Institute of Chicago. This prestigious institution is steeped in a rich history that dates back to the late 19th century. Founded in 1879, the Art Institute was born out of the Chicago Academy of Design's ashes, aiming to continue its mission of promoting and cultivating the arts. Over the decades, the Art Institute has grown in size and stature, earning its place as one of the oldest and largest art museums in the United States. Today it houses an impressive collection of over 300,000 works of art, spanning thousands of years and a multitude of cultures. From the iconic lions that guard its entrance to the masterpieces that adorn its walls, the Art Institute has become a beacon of artistic excellence and a symbol of Chicago's vibrant cultural scene. It's not just a museum, it's a living, breathing testament to human creativity. The Art Institute of Chicago, a testament to the city's enduring love for art. Next, we visit the Millennium Park. A 21st century addition to Chicago's rich tapestry, Millennium Park opened its doors in 2004. This vibrant oasis in the heart of downtown has since become a beacon of the city's modern revitalization. Almost as if a futuristic dream came to life, the park showcases the iconic Cloud Gate sculpture. Affectionately nicknamed the Bean by locals, this gleaming stainless steel marvel reflects the city's skyline in a unique, captivating way. Millennium Park is more than just a park. It's a cultural hub, a gathering place, and a testament to the spirit of creativity and community. It's a space where art, music, and nature converge, offering a refreshing break from the urban hustle. The park's success in breathing new life into the downtown area is a testament to the transformative power of public spaces. It's an urban sanctuary that invites city dwellers and tourists alike to pause, reflect, and appreciate the beauty of the Windy City. Millennium Park, a symbol of Chicago's modern rejuvenation. Now, we venture to the Navy Pier. This iconic landmark was constructed in the year 1916, initially serving as a cargo facility for lake freighters and a docking space for passenger ships. Throughout the 20th century, the pier underwent numerous transformations. During the Second World War, it served as a training center for the United States Navy. Post-war, it was used by the University of Illinois until 1965. However, the pier's true metamorphosis occurred in the 1990s. A massive revitalization project transformed this historic structure into a lively, bustling tourist destination. Today, the Navy Pier is a vibrant hub of fun and entertainment, brimming with attractions like the famous Centennial Wheel, the Chicago Children's Museum, and a plethora of dining options. From a humble cargo facility to a world-class entertainment venue, the Navy Pier has stood the test of time, adapting and evolving with each passing decade. Navy Pier, a beacon of fun and entertainment on Lake Michigan's shores. We now enter the grand halls of the Field Museum. Founded in the year 1893, this museum is a beacon of knowledge, holding within its walls stories that span billions of years. This iconic institution was born out of the World's Columbian Exposition, a world fair that showcased the most innovative ideas of the time. The Field Museum's collections are vast and varied, housing over 40 million artifacts and specimens. From ancient Egyptian treasures to the towering skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus Rex named Sue, the largest and most complete T-Rex ever found, the Field Museum is a testament to our planet's rich history. Here, history and science go hand in hand, each artifact and specimen a puzzle piece in the grand tapestry of life on Earth. Every hall and exhibit invites you on a journey through time, offering a peek into the past and a glimpse into the mysteries of the natural world. The Field Museum, where history and science meet. We now ascend to the heights of Willis Tower. This colossal skyscraper, an iconic part of Chicago's skyline, holds an eminent place in architectural history. Conceived in the late 60s, it came to fruition in 1973, with its final beam hoisted into place in a grand ceremony. At the time of its completion, it was the tallest building in the world, a title it proudly held for 25 years. The Willis Tower, initially known as the Sears Tower, was a bold statement of post-war optimism and ambition. It stood as a symbol of America's economic might, its 110 stories reaching towards the heavens. The design, by architect Bruce Graham and structural engineer Fazlur Rahman Khan of Skidmore, Owings and Merrill, was a masterstroke of innovation, employing a bundled tube structure that resulted in a more efficient use of steel and allowed for unprecedented height. Willis Tower, a towering testament to Chicago's architectural prowess. Next, we step onto the legendary grounds of Wrigley Field. This iconic ballpark, nestled in the heart of Chicago, has been a cornerstone of American baseball for well over a century. The field opened its doors in April of 1914 and has been the home of the Chicago Cubs since then. Imagine the roar of the crowd and the crack of the bat echoing throughout the park as some of the greatest names in baseball history graced this very field. From Ernie Banks to Ryne Sandberg, they've all had their moment under the Wrigley lights. Over the years, Wrigley Field has seen the highs and lows of the sport, from triumphant World Series victories to heartbreaking losses. Despite the roller coaster of emotions, one thing remains constant: the steadfast love of the fans. This place is more than just a stadium. It's a testament to the timeless allure of America's favorite pastime. Wrigley Field, where the spirit of American baseball lives on. Now, we stroll down the magnificent mile. Picture it, the Roaring Twenties, the Jazz Age, a time of great change and even greater optimism. It was in this era that real estate developer Arthur Rubloff envisioned a grand commercial district on North Michigan Avenue. He coined the term the Magnificent Mile, and so it began. Over the decades, this stretch has transformed from a residential street into a bustling hub of commerce and luxury. It's a testament to the city's resilience and adaptability, a place where the old and the new seamlessly blend together. Today, it is home to some of the world's most prestigious brands, high-end boutiques, and iconic department stores. But the Magnificent Mile is not just about shopping. It's also a cultural destination, peppered with landmark buildings, historic churches, and exceptional dining experiences. From its humble beginnings in the 1920s, the Magnificent Mile has grown into a premier commercial district. The Magnificent Mile, a shopper's paradise in the heart of Chicago. We now wander along the Chicago Riverwalk. This urban waterway has a riveting backstory that stretches back to the early 20th century. Initially conceptualized as a means to revitalize the city's riverfront, it was only in the 21st century that this ambitious plan truly took shape. The Chicago Riverwalk's modern story begins in the early 2000s, with the city's leaders envisioning a vibrant, pedestrian-friendly space that would breathe new life into the riverfront. This vision took over a decade to come to fruition, with the final phase completed in 2016. Today, the Riverwalk is a beloved part of the city, offering a serene escape amid the hustle and bustle of urban life. This winding path along the river's edge is more than just a walkway. It's a testament to Chicago's tenacity and innovative spirit. From its early conceptualization to its modern-day reality, the Riverwalk embodies the city's commitment to creating public spaces that inspire and delight. The Chicago Riverwalk, a serene escape in the bustling city. And finally, we end our tour at the Chicago Theatre. A beacon of culture and entertainment, the Chicago Theatre first opened its doors in the Roaring Twenties, precisely in 1921. Its grandeur and elegance hark back to the opulence of that era, and it has since evolved into a performing arts venue that showcases the best of theatre, music, dance, and comedy. Just like the city itself, the Chicago Theatre has been a stage to history, weathering the highs and lows, standing triumphantly in the heart of Chicago. Its iconic marquee is more than just a symbol. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of the Windy City. As we reflect on our journey through Chicago, we see a city that is much more than its iconic skyline. From the masterpieces at the Art Institute, the vibrant greenery of Millennium Park, the exhilarating views from Willis Tower, to the historic Wrigley Field and the bustling Magnificent Mile, each place carries its own tale, its own charm. These locations are not just must-visit places. They are the beating heart of Chicago, each contributing to the city's unique rhythm. They embody the city's rich past, vibrant present, and hopeful future. They are the threads that weave together the fabric of this great city. The Chicago Theatre, a fitting finale to our tour of the must-visit places in Chicago. Until next time, keep exploring.